Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it's in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen.
Sari-saring kwento at pangyayari, balita ang atin, alamin natin. Campus news at latest issues, samahan niyo kami dito sa Franciscan Balitaktakan.
Naghahanap ka pa rin ba ng best school for you during this pandemic? Do you have a list of things to consider when choosing the best and affordable school? Join us and discover why SFAC is a school of choice for online distance learning. Sari-saring kwento at pangyayari, balita ang atin, alamin natin, campus news at latest issues. Samahan nyo kami dito sa Franciscan Balitaktakan. Please welcome your hosts, Mr. Michael Halaman and Miss Cha L. Villamayor.
Magandang buhay, Franciscans! We welcome you all to our episode 6 of our Franciscan Balitaktakan. It's good to see all of you again. Indeed, this year is another challenging but exciting school year to face. Welcome school year 2021-2022 and welcome Franciscans and Antonians.
Despite the pandemic, we are proud to tell everyone that SFAC and SAS are so ready when it comes to the mode of learning and year-round activities that we have for this school year. By the way, how are you, ma'am?
Well, I'm very fine, Sir Mike. Okay, actually, this day is a very blessed day, very successful indeed, because, you know, we're still alive and kicking. Aren't we, Sir Mike?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what about you, sir? How's the academic team?
It feels so great, ma'am. Actually, we are prepared. Also, we are thankful to our teachers dahil sa una pa lang talagang puspusan na ang pagtatrabaho nila to prepare the needs of our students because students deserve best.
Lucky these Franciscan students. That's great, sir. All right, I think all of our dear parents and guardians are so ready for our episode today. So, before we start this, may we first acknowledge the presence of our active chairman of the board, Dr. Arturo A. Orozco Sr.,
Our very supportive president, Dr. Arturo O. Orozco Jr.,
our very smart vice president for external affairs, Dr. Arlen O. Orozco,
our very active managing director, Dr. Edgardo A. Lu,
our ever beautiful director for finance, Dr. Maria Luz Alma O. Osho,
our ever handsome senior principal, Dr. Gilbert C. Sibala,
our active and quick-witted system activity director, Dr. Aries Cruz Roldan,
our hardworking senior and junior administrators,
our smart faculty members and staff,
our supportive parents, guardians, and alumni.
and of course, our dear Franciscan learners.
Again, welcome everyone, especially to our dear parents who are present today. I know our viewers are really much excited for our episode for today because this is our first episode for this school year. But before we proceed, let us first witness our student as he shares his God-given talent. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Mr. Andre Luis Alonso to give us a song number.
Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Over time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. Listen, I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home, and I've tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I follow the voice you gave to me. But now I gotta find my own. I don't know where I belong, but I'll be moving on. If you don't, if you won't, listen to the song here in my heart. A melody I start, but I will complete the world. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I follow the voice you think you gave to me. But now I gotta find my own, my own.
Wow, great voice, Andre. Thank you so much. Our students are truly talented, Sir Mike. And you, dear parents, are so lucky to have such wonderful blessings.
That's very true, ma'am. Yung pagkakaroon pa nga lang ng anak ay napakasarap na sa pakiramdam. Paano pa pag talented, di ba? At dahil pinag-uusapan na natin ang ating mga anak at ang pagiging magulang, ngayong araw, pag-uusapan natin kung ano-ano ba ang mga ino-offer natin ng SFAC sa ating mga Franciscan students and parents, like our learning program, our learning management system, our academic council, and of course, we'll talk about why SFAC is a school of choice for online distance learning.
That's right, Sir Mike. At ngayong araw, hindi lang isa ang ating guest, kundi dalawa sila. I'm sure our audience will be well informed about our topics today. Alright, wag na tayong magpatumpik-tumpik pa, Sir Mike. Let us now meet our first guest in today's Balitaktakan. Please welcome our young and hard-working officer in charge, Office of the Director for Academics, Mr. Mark Jones Pascual Garo.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon, sir. Good day, Sir Jones. Kumusta naman po kayo?
Good day, Ma'am Cha. Good day, Sir Mike. I'm well and safe by God's grace. And I also hope that our dear Franciscan parents and guardians, as well as their families, our Franciscan learners, are also well and safe at the comforts of their homes while watching Franciscan Balitaktakan.
Oh, that's nice, sir. Sir, as the acting head of the Academic Council, you have been busy lately attending and facilitating Schoology orientations for Franciscan students and parents. Pwede niyo po bang i-share sa ating mga viewers kung ano ang Academic Council at ano ang mga ginagawa natin dito?
Sure, Sir Mike. Ang Academic Council ay isa sa mga pangunahing organisasyon sa St. Francis of Assisi College kung saan ito ay binubuo ng highly qualified at competent na mga guro na kung tawagin natin ay program supervisors. So ang academic team ay naatasan ng ating Executive Committee ng St. Francis of Assisi College sa pamamagitan ng ating Executive Director for Basic Education, Dr. Edgardo Ailu, upang pangasiwaan ang curriculum and instruction, supervision and monitoring, professional teacher development, and then policy conception.
Maaari mo bang ipaliwanag sa amin, sir, kung ano ang tungkol sa curriculum and instruction?
Sa ilalim ng curriculum and instructions, ang team ay regular na nagre-review, nag-update, nagko-contextualize, at nag-i-improve ng ating curriculum. Because the team ensures that the curriculum is appropriately and well translated into learning activities, teaching guides, daily learning plans, learners assessments, projects, co-curricular activities, and so on. A good example is when the pandemic hit, alam mo, no, may iba tayong curriculum noong bago mag-pandemic. And then ngayon, because of the emergence of this pandemic, we need to update our curriculum. So ito ay isa sa mga gawain ng Academic Council.
Okay, good, because we have this academic team that we have in St. Francis of Assisi College. Well, sir, can you please give us the objectives of this supervision and monitoring?
Ayun, Ma'am Cha. Supervision and monitoring, ito ay tumutukoy naman sa pagsasagawa ng regular na teacher observation at classroom monitoring sa ating mga kaguruan upang masiguro na yung mga itinuturo nila or yung paraan ng pagtuturo nila ay akma at naaayon sa standards na sinet ng St. Francis of Assisi, hindi lang ng Department of Education, kundi ng institusyon na St. Francis of Assisi College.
Alright. Kaya pala, sir, ang mga teachers natin laging nagpe-prepare sa lessons nila, no? Feeling nila laging may nag-o-observe sa kanila. And that's great kasi syempre nakakagawa sila ng mga bagay na, alam mo yon, para sa mga estudyante. Okay, iniisip ng mga teachers natin sa St. Francis, may observation man o wala, still they are prepared. Lagi silang prepared every day.
Yeah, that's right, ma'am. That's why, and also, sa ating mga learners, later on, baka kasi magulat pati mga parents. Pag may makita silang bago, because we are now in virtual classes, so our observation are also virtual. So, from time to time, our program supervisors might enter their virtual classes and observe. So, may mga makikita yan ang mga learners. So, kami po yun. Kami yung nag-o-observe upang ma-make sure na quality education ang naipoprovide ng ating mga guro sa ating mga mag-aaral.
Okay, since nag-o-observe naman tayo sa mga teachers, sir, aside from that, ano pa ba ang ino-offer ng St. Francis para po mas maging magaling pa lalo ang ating mga kaguruan?
Ayan, gaya ng sabi ni Ma'am Cha kanina, ano, whether nag-o-observe tayo o hindi, alam natin na ang mga napili nating mga guro na magtuturo ngayong school year ay talagang magagaling sapagkat ang St. Francis of Assisi College sa pamamagitan ng ating academic council ay nagbibigay ng mga continuous na training, okay, sa ating mga teachers. At tayo din ay nag-i-endorso sa executive committee ng mga teachers na maaaring mag-attend ng mga training, seminar, workshop outside the school ng libre. At ito pa, ang ating mga teachers ay maaaring makapag-aral ng libre sa kanilang mga masteral o doctoral.
That's true, Sir Mark. Actually, si Sir Mike, no, kakagraduate lang nila.
Yes. Proof po yan na talagang ang St. Francis nagpapaaral po ng mga teachers ng libre. At thank God that nakagraduate kami ng aking asawa.
Yes. So I would like to take this opportunity to call for our teachers, our Franciscan teachers. So if you want to continue your education, the office of the president is always open and always willing to help you finish your education para po mas lalo pa nating mapag-igi yung ating pagtuturo. Okay, yung ating capacity bilang mga guro. Ang maganda pa sa aspektong teacher professional development ay ang tinatawag nating core group. This is a professional learning community where faculty members of the same, who are teaching the same learning area, okay, group together to share their expertise, their teaching techniques, pedagogical strategies, yung kanilang mga instructional materials, activities, and the ideas para mas lalo pa nating ma-enrich yung pagtuturo ng ating mga teachers sa ating mga bata.
Precisely, Sir Mark. And, I do believe in two heads are better than one. Tama po ba yon?
That's precisely correct.
Okay, so, wow, Sir Mark, that's really great, Sobrang laking tulong ito especially sa mga learners natin, okay? So, as they say, two heads are better than one.
Ngayon, sir, pakipaliwanag naman ngayon yung panghuli, yung policy conception.
Sa pakikipagtulungan at pakikipag-ugnayan ng Basic Education Council, ito yung ating mga principal school heads ng lahat ng campuses. Ang Academic Council ay aktibo rin sa pagpapanukala ng mga polisiya na pang-akademiko batay sa resulta ng mga exams, quarterly tests, mga research, mga survey, upang magbigay ng mga suhestyon sa ating executive committee ng mga bagay na maaaring makabuti o makabenefit sa ating mga mag-aaral. So halimbawa, nakita natin na merong konting pagbaba sa scores ng mga bata. So doon, tinitignan talaga natin kung ano yung dahilan. Pag nakita na yung dahilan, tayo naman ay magpo-propose ngayon ng mga polisiya para ito ay ma-improve. So the decisions that the Academic Council are making are based on data. Ito po yung ating ipinagmamalaki na hindi lang tayo labas ng mga policy. Dapat ito ay data-driven din. That's why one of the functions of the Academic Council is to propose policies for the approval of the Executive Committee of St. Francis of Assisi College.
All right. So, hindi lang talaga tayo mag-e-end, Bilang teachers, hindi lang tayo basta magbibigay ng grades sa kanila. So, we do, what do you call this, study their grades, their scores. Kung mababa, we should work it out. Okay. So, yan yung work ng academic team natin. Kaya pala, laging busy ang academic team natin. So, sa team nyo pala, nanggagaling ang lahat ng quarterly exams, sir, and the materials used by the teachers.
Yes, those materials are created under the supervision of the Academic Council.
Okay, so kanina sir, nabanggit mo na ang Academic Council ay binubuo ng mga program supervisors. Sino-sino po sila?
Ayun. Yes, tama Sir Mike. And I am proud to introduce to the whole Franciscan community the hardworking program supervisors. Hindi man sila natin usually nakikita on a daily basis, but they are behind the scenes. Sila yung mga nasa likod ng ating mga mga computers, gumagawa ng mga materials and so on. So we have these program supervisors that oversee the daily and even the academic activities of the different learning areas. So meron tayong program supervisor for preschool headed by Mrs. Rebecca D. Vicente. We also have the program supervisor for English and research headed by Miss Alexis May F. Pauline. The program supervisor for Filipino and ESP headed by Miss Jeanette V. Makalalad. The program supervisor for mathematics, no other than Mr. Michael Halaman, sir.
Ikaw pala yun, Sir Mike.
Mathematics and ABM, ayon. And of course, we also have our program supervisor for science and MAPE, Sir Ralph RJC de la Cruz. Our program supervisor for AP and Humanities, Mr. Mark Kevin Evangelista. And lastly, our program supervisor for TLE and ICT, Mrs. Mary Ann I. Peñaredondo. And these program supervisors are all licensed teachers and they are all taking master's degree. Some are graduates already.
Wow! Salute program supervisors, Very good. You are of big help really to these students, okay? So, Sir Mark, ano sa tingin mo ang pinakamagandang naidulot ng pagkakaroon ng academic council sa mga mag-aaral?
Ayun ma'am, bago ko sagutin, just a short background. Ang Academic Council ay naitatag noong 2017 sa kagustuhan ng ating mahal na presidente, Dr. Arturo O. Orozco Jr., na pagandahin at lalo pang pag-igtingin ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa lahat ng campus ng SFAC at SAS. Kung ang production company ay may QC or quality control na tinatawag, ang Academic Council naman ang nagsisilbing Quality Assurance Office ng SFAC. Magmula sa lesson plans, sa activities, assignments, hanggang sa mga quarterly test. Ito ay dumadaan sa masusing pagsasala ng mga guro patungo sa mga program supervisors hanggang sa Office of the Director for Academics. So dito, Sir Mike, nasisiguro natin na hindi basta-basta ang mga nakukuha ng ating mga bata, ang ating mga mag-aaral. Sila ay nakakakuha ng isang solid at may kalidad na edukasyon.
Okay, quality. Ika nga, quality talaga. Quality education from St. Francis of Assisi College.
So dito sa St. Francis of Assisi College, talagang naihanda na ang lahat ng mga kailangan bago pa mag-umpisa ang klase, Ma'am Cha.
Yes, sir. That's true, Sir Mike. Mga mommies and daddies, I'm sure you want a school that is prepared for your child.
Exactly, ma'am.
Now, Sir Jones, can you give us an overview of the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program this time? Ano po ba ito?
Ayun, maibalik ko lang kanina kasi kanina nabanggit ko na. When pandemic hit, nagkaroon tayo ng changes, major change sa ating curriculum, upang magkaroon tayo ng mas nararapat na set-up ng ating education. Kagaya niyan, ang Department of Education, gumawa rin sila ng tinatawag nating most essential learning competencies. So, bago pa man mailabas yon ng Department of Education, actually nag-meeting na ang St. Francis, ang mga administrators ng St. Francis of Assisi College. At tayo ay nag-come up na as early as March 2020 ng tinatawag nating Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program. So from the word adaptive itself. So pag sinabi nating adaptive, it means it's flexible, it's responsive, multimodal. Okay? This is a type of hybrid learning. Pag sinabi nating flexible, ito ay pwedeng gamitin ng bata, nasaan man sila o anumang uri ng sitwasyon meron sila. May pandemic o wala, pwede po or applicable ang ating tinatawag nating FALP. Okay, so FALP implements the concept of hybrid learning. Pag sinabi nating hybrid learning, it is the combination of synchronous and asynchronous. So ano ba yung synchronous? From the word synchronize, sabay-sabay. Okay, ito yung Pag ang teacher nagturo, nandoon yung bata nakikinig at the same time via virtual conferences. Okay? Pag sinabi nating asynchronous naman, ito yung mga activities na ginagawa ng bata on their own. So,
Individual, sir. Tama?
individual, yes.
So, ano yung mga program under FALP, sir?
Ayun. So, ang Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program ay hindi lang iisa, no? Meron pa itong mga iba't ibang mga sangay. So, meron tayong dalawa, Sir Mike. Ito yung tinatawag nating Online Distance Learning Program or ODLP, and we also have the Modular Distance Learning Program. Kaya, kung maalala mo kanina, sinabi natin flexible, okay? Kasi hindi lang isa, okay? Kundi may dalawang options sa mga bata. Depende sa sitwasyon nila. Okay? Kung meron naman silang pang-internet, then why not enroll to online distance learning program? Now, kung problema naman sa connectivity, we also have the so-called modular distance learning program.
Paano po ba ginagawa yung ODLP, sir?
Ang ODLP ay ginagawa sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng learning management system na kung tawagin natin ay Schoology. Okay? Pero sa pagtuturo ng online distance learning program, meron tayong tatlong modes of instruction. Una ay ang tinatawag nating guided online learning session. From the word guided. So, nandito yung presence ng teacher. Ito yung uri ng sessions na si teacher available para magturo sa ating mga bata. Okay? So, kaya po siya tinawag na guided. So, whenever the student enters, the teacher is there and they conduct virtual classes.
So, parang face-to-face pa rin, sir.
Yes, face-to-face, pero ang kaharap nila ay screen. Ayan. And then we also have yung pangalawa na mode of instruction. Meron tayong kinatawag na independent learning session. Ayon, independent learning session because we believe at St. Francis of Assisi College and as an educator, naniniwala tayo na kailangan din ng bata yung time nila para sa sarili, para ma-discover nila yung kanilang sariling strength, weaknesses. Kaya meron tayong tinatawag na independent learning session. Ito yung ginugugol naman ng ating mga mag-aaral sa paggawa ng mga activities, assignments, outputs, na outside sa kanilang guided online learning session. At ang pangatlo, ito yung I'm very proud of, yung tinatawag nating consultation intervention session. Okay? Itong consultation intervention session ay isang session sa kanilang klase or subject kung saan ang teacher ay uupo at ang mga estudyante na nahirapan sa kanilang past lessons, pwedeng magtanong sa guro. Ang guro naman ay pwedeng magbigay ng additional examples, computations, and so on. Ngayon, kung ang may mga bata na mababa, halimbawa, ang score sa quiz, assignment, or exam, dito na pumapasok si consultation intervention session. Kasi dito sa St. Francis, isang quiz mo pa lang at bagsak ka, okay? Nanonotify na kaagad ang ating mga parents. Kaya po nalalaman ng parents na mababa ang bata kasi kailangan pumasok sa consultation intervention session ang ating mga bata. Pag sila ay may hindi kaaya-ayang mga scores. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na yung mga matatalino ay hindi na rin papasok sa consultation. Sila rin po ay binibigyan ng ating mga guro ng mga additional at advanced activities during consultation intervention sessions.
Sir, matanong ko lang because I'm also a parent in St. Francis of Assisi College. Well, can one student, pwede bang hindi na siya pumasok sa CIS? Okay lang po ba yon? Let's say, siguro naintindihan nung anak ko yung lessons na naituro. So, pwede namang hindi po pumasok sa CIS?
Yes, ma'am. Possible naman po yun.
Okay. Okay. So, sir, another question, So, what is this modular distance learning program? At kanino po ba natin to ino-offer? Sir Mark?
Ayan. Kung kanina, meron tayong sinabing asynchronous, Dito kasi sa ating online distance learning program, sabay-sabay ang pacing ng mga bata. Okay? For week 1, ito yung ating lesson na kailangang matapos. Week 2, week 3, yan kaya sa tinatawag na synchronous. Pero pag sinabi naman nating modular, ito ay asynchronous. So, individual ang pagtapos o paggawa ng bata ng kanyang mga lesson. Ito ay mas personalized sa pamamagitan ng modules. Okay? So, hindi kailangang mag-online ng bata. Okay? Kailangan lang po niya mag-enroll, kunin ang ating mga modules, okay? At merong time frame na kailangan sagutin. So, ang bata pwedeng magsagot ng module kahit midnight. Ito ay para sa ating mga bata na mga busy, may mga work, or even yung mga may sakit kasi gusto nating makatulong. Okay? So, yun po yung ating tinatawag na Modular Distance Learning Program under ito sa ating Franciscan Home Study Program. So, ito na ay more than 2 decades na nating programa para makatulong sa mga mag-aaral. Pero ito ay ino-offer lamang sa ating mga grade 7 hanggang grade 10 na mag-aaral.
So parang hawak nilang oras nila, sir, no?
Tama, sir. Kaya grade 7 to grade 10 lang kasi pag lower years yan, kailangan kasi ng guidance. So, we advise na sana pag lower years sa online distance kasi makakasabay sila at kailangan ng socialization ng mga bata.
Yung may interaction pa rin, no, sir?
Yes.
Opo. Okay. So, napakaganda po pala ng program na ito, Sir Mark. At mommies and daddies ng ating mga junior high school students, we also offer the modular distance learning which make our program more flexible.
Sir Jones, will Schoology be still the learning management system or LMS of SFAC this school year?
Ayun, nabanggit ko rin kanina, Sir Mike, that online distance learning program uses a learning management system. Ito yung parang classroom in a cell phone or in a laptop or in a computer. Why? Tama ka, gagamitin kasi natin ang Schoology as a learning management system for this school year. Okay? So, the Schoology as a learning management system offers a wide variety of features kung saan mas lalo pang mapagyayaman ng ating mga bata, okay, yung kanilang pag-aaral. Hindi lang ng mga bata, kasi nag-o-offer din ng Schoology ng mga features para sa ating mga parents, para masubaybayan nila yung
Exactly.
pag-aaral ng kanilang mga anak.
Okay, so I'm sure our parents, especially our new parents, would like to know more about Schoology. Can you tell us more about Schoology, sir? And why did St. Francis of Assisi College choose Schoology as their learning management system?
Ayan, back in March, nung kung saan ginawa natin ng FALP, there are many service providers ng LMS ang nag-present na po sa atin. However, isa sa mga features na tinitignan ng St. Francis ay yung all-in-one, kumbaga. Okay, nandun na lahat. May ibang LMS na grading, assessment, exam, pero walang video conferencing. Now, dito pumasok si Schoology. It is one of the very few learning management system na nag-o-offer ng built-in na video conferencing tool through our Big Blue button. So, hindi na kailangan mag-download dito ng mga bata ng third-party application, Google Meet, Zoom, kasi yung sa Schoology, learning management system pa lang, nandun na lahat. Kaya nga tinatawag natin itong all-in-one learning solutions. Ito pa, Ma'am Cha and Sir Mike. Currently, there are more than 20 million Schoology users in more than 60,000 schools across 130 countries in the world. Kaya po siya world-class because it has been receiving international awards such as Best Pre-Kinder to Grade 12 Education Solution and the Best Higher Education Solution. So ito yung mga award na natanggap nila na binigay ng Cody. Yung Cody naman yung Oscars, kumbaga sa movie, parang Oscars ng mga movie. Yung Cody, siya naman ang nagbibigay ng award sa mga educational learning management system na maganda at maayos.
So I believe this what makes Schoology world-class, Ma'am Cha, no?
Yes, sir.
Sir Jones, can you tell us more about its features in terms of content and assessment, communication, convenience, and security?
Ayun. In terms of content and assessment, Sir Mike, ang maganda sa Schoology, we can customize the learning contents that we put inside. Okay? So for this school year, meron tayong tinatawag na Franciscan competencies. So yung mga Franciscan competencies na yon, na ipapasok natin sa ating learning management system. And of course, we all know that these are all aligned with the DepEd curriculum. So in terms of the content, nakasisiguro tayo na ang nasa loob nito ay yung mga competencies na sinet ng DepEd as well as sinet ng St. Francis of Assisi College. And in terms of assessment, Sir Mike, lahat ng mga quizzes na ginagawa natin right now, exams, activities, aligned lahat yan sa kung ano yung lesson ng bata. Kasi prerequisite na bago gumawa ang teacher ng exam, kailangan na pinpoint niya kung saang competency, saang lesson connected yung mga quizzes na yun. So, gone are those days na yung mga bata sasama ang loob na, ay, di naman tinuro, hindi naman kasama sa lesson, pinaquiz ni ma'am ni sir.
So kailangan talaga i-integrate din yung gumagawa. Kami, na gumagawa
Yes, that's
doon.
right. Oo, trabaho natin
Integrate
yun sa
namin.
academic
Actually, doon
team.
kami.
Yes.
At required yun.
Pagtatagal.
No? Okay.
Oo.
Kasi doon natin
Kapag
nakikita yung mastery ng bata kung na-achieve ba niya yung particular na competency na yon. Kung na-achieve, well and good, very good. Kung hindi, meron tayong consultation. Back to consultation intervention
Doon pa lang
session.
po, matatrack din ni teacher kung saan nahirapan si bata.
Yes, sir.
Kung anong competency.
All right, Sir Mark. What about this so-called communication, convenience, and security? Secured po ba ang accounts ng mga students natin as well as the parents?
Ayun, ma'am. Thank you for that. Pero bago ko sagutin yung tanong mo, let's proceed to communication first because this is very important considering na hindi na pumapasok ang bata. So, kailangan natin ng constant communication with the parents, most especially kasi sila yung nandoon sa side ng ating mga estudyante na nag-guide sa kanila. In terms of communication sa Schoology, meron na siyang built-in na messaging system. So there is no need for our parents to chat or to message our teachers and advisors. So within the Schoology app, pwedeng mag-message. At the same time, nakikita na rin ng parents yung progress nung kanilang mga anak pag nag-create sila ng kanilang sariling mga accounts. So, doon na pumapasok isa yung sa data privacy natin Although nakikita ng parents yung mga lessons ng ating mga anak, hindi naman nila ngayon nakikita yung mga quizzes, yung mga conferences, hindi rin sila makapag-join. At the same time, merong tinatawag na data analytics yung ating Schoology. Nakikita natin yung pag-log-in ng bata, pag-log out. So doon, na may make sure na natin na yung mga bata sila lamang yung nag-open ng kanilang mga devices. Nade-detect natin kung sila ba ay nag-open dito sa isa and then nag-open naman sa kabila. So, kasi kailangan nating ma-establish lalo online ngayon na maging secure yung mga data ng bata. Okay? Isa sa mga paraan ay sa pag-store ng data nila. So, the stored data within Schoology is cloud-based. Mawala man ng cellphone, masira man ng laptop, masunog or what, okay, ang kanilang data ay nasa kanilang account pa rin. Kasi ito ay cloud-based. They can access their accounts using any devices available. Okay? In terms naman of convenience, sabi ko kanina, security, convenience, yung parents kasi may account, so pwede silang gumawa ng sarili nilang account.
Yes, sir.
So they can check the activities, the dues, nakikipagtulungan. Ito na yung part ng communication na sinasabi ko, na merging ng communication. Pag nakita nilang merong quiz na paparating, natatap nila yung anak nila. Anak ko, nakita ko sa calendar, meron kayong incoming quiz and so on. So doon naman pumapasok po yun.
I do that, Sir Mark, kasi syempre as a parent, even high school na yung anak ko, I still have to guide her. Kaya ikaw, Sir Mike, ready ka na kay Jam.
Yes, parang kailangan ko talaga mag-prepare for that, ma'am.
Okay, so ayan mga mommies and daddies, these are just some of the best features of the program and the learning management system offered by St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School. What are you waiting for? Enroll your kids now and experience the quality education that we provide. At Sir Mike, hindi pa po nagtatapos dyan. There's still someone who will be with us today. Ito na yung sinasabi kong second guest natin.
That is right, Ma'am Cha. But before we introduce our next guest, let's watch this. And now, to join us today to enlighten us on why SFAC is a school of choice for online distance learning program, let us all meet our smart and witty Managing Director, Dr. Edgardo A. Lu.
Good afternoon,
sir.
Dr.
Hey,
Lu.
good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Have a seat po. Welcome, sir. Well, welcome, Dr. Lu, to our Franciscan Balitaktakan. We are very excited to have you here for the first time. Sir, marami po tayong pag-uusapan.
Oh, I am equally excited to be with you today. Para sa akin, this is my rest day. No? Rest day ko daw from my hectic schedule inside the office.
Yes, sir. But before that, may we ask how are you today, sir?
I feel good. I'm great. I already finished my second vaccination, so fully vaccinated na tayo.
That's good. We are all very safe, sir, here in St. Francis of Assisi College.
So kanina sir, na-explain po ni Sir Garo ang tungkol po sa FALP. And that's one of the reasons why SFAC is a choice for online distance learning dahil sa ating learner-centered FALP. Can you give or tell us more about it, sir?
Well, a while ago, I heard that Mr. Garo has already explained clearly the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program. Well, basically, nakikita ko doon is that when we try to conceptualize the FALP, ang talagang nasa isip ng lahat ng mubo ng St. Francis of Assisi College ay yung ano ang pinakamaganda nating gawin for our students. No? Kaya nga sabi natin, this is student-centered. No? When you say student-centered, kung ano yung pangailangan ng mga bata ngayong pandemic, yun talaga yung finocus natin ng gawa ng paraan. No? So, kung tatanungin niyo ako kung bakit ang FALP ay school of choice, no? Well, maraming klase ng learning management system and programa sa ibang eskwelahan, pero kakaiba talaga si Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program natin.
I agree with you, sir. As a matter of fact, we have here a parent who can testify to that, sir. Let's watch this.
Good day, everyone. I am Raquel C. Novido.
And I am Rances Amel C. Novido, currently a grade 7 student of St. Francis of Assisi College. My mom and I are here to share our personal experience about the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program for the school year 2020-2021.
This school year was quite challenging for all of us. Thinking of education, my husband and I thought about how our son will continue his studies with the ongoing pandemic. Our hope was to allow Rances to pursue his education without risking his health.
I didn't want to stop my studies and be idle. Back then, SFAC offered the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program, and my parents didn't think twice to enroll me. Because of the orientation and seminars before the class opening, I was prepared to attend our virtual classes. It was a new experience, but I adapted quickly because the features were easy to learn. Also, if we had questions, our teachers were able to respond to us.
I remember during the first quarter, Rances experienced a disconnection problem. However, Because the teachers recorded their sessions, he was able to watch it and cope up with his missed lessons.
I miss attending face-to-face classes, but because of this program, I still feel connected to my teachers and classmates. We can communicate using the public chat and private message in Schoology. I am able to enjoy and at the same time develop new skills at home.
If this pandemic will continue until the opening of school year 2021-2022, my family will still choose the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program. Thank you and stay safe. May God bless us all.
I am Lian Clay Carmelia. I'm grade 1 in St. Francis of Assisi College.
I am Baint Clenvey, C. Haramillian's mother. Touch is really important, and it is important that teacher will talk their children personally. The face-to-face setup is different. But as parent, Ulyan needs to continue learning and should never stop learning. What if the pandemic doesn't end? Even it is difficult, we have to push through. So I choose St. Francis of Assisi College Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program. For those who are computer literate, it's easy. Ulyan is incoming, grade 1, and I know she can follow SFAC, do their best, and let us not left behind. I am very happy to see Ulyan is smiling and learning a lot. High energy of teachers, lot of educational games and updated plan are the keys for their students.
Thank you so much. At St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School, we have proven that Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program is really helpful this time of pandemic. Thank you, Rances Novido and Mrs. Raquel Novido and Mrs. Braint Clenvey C. Jaramillo. Well, with the second reason stated, what do you mean by competent and caring teachers, sir? Ano ba ang tinatawag nilang alagang Franciscano, Sir Lou?
We transformed our excellent classroom teachers to exceptional online teachers. Yan. So ganun na nangyari sa St. Francis of Assisi College, no? Mahusay na sila dati, mas pinahusay pa natin ngayon. When you say alagang Franciscano, ito kasi yung trademark ng St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School na no child is really left behind. No? Ang mga estudyante talagang alagang-alaga natin. We make sure that they online, no, sa klase nila, wala silang problema sa mga teachers nila. Talagang inaalagaan natin, no, ang mga estudyante na ito na makatapos sa pag-aaral. Noon nga, I was always telling the teachers that nobody should fail students, no. Literal 'yon, no. Hindi dapat tayo nagbabagsak kasi kaya nga pinasok sa atin ng mga parents yung mga batang 'yan para makatapos, makapag-aral ng maayos. So kung merong babagsak, tayo rin bilang teachers ang mayroong problema. Okay? So, ganun yung alagang Franciscano. Talagang we love them, we care for them just like our own children. Yeah.
Exactly, Dr. Lou. Doc Lou, kasama ba dito yung nagre-remind pa rin si teacher or advisor even at nighttime or Saturday and Sunday para lang mai-remind them that they have quizzes the next week? Something like that, sir?
Actually, based on my own experience, the homeroom advisor of my daughter would even text me at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the evening just to inform me, no, na merong assignment na dapat i-submit sa klase. So, I think it is not only my own experience, no, as a parent, no, but then I think yan system-wide na ginagawa ng mga teachers natin. No? So, walang schedule yan. Ang mga teachers natin sanay magtrabaho ng basically 24/7 kung kailangan talaga.
That's true. That's
ganun ang mga Franciscano. Ganun sila.
So parang active po 24 hours.
Oo, siguro pag natutulog lang tayo, pero ako pag natulog ang cellphone, sagot agad no? Kahit na anong oras, no? Kasi walang appointment, no? Hindi naman kailangan tayo merong pang-appointments.
Tama po. And we are so accommodating talaga. Yung mga Franciscan teachers, very accommodating. Okay, so to prove that, here is another testimony from our parent on her experience with that alagang Franciscano. Let us watch this.
Hi! Good day everyone and to all Franciscans. Well, I'm Mommy Jenny, mother of Adrian and AJ Canonigo. As a parent, and with all the challenges that this pandemic continuously poses, I am proud and grateful to SFAC's education system, and also to our dear teachers and how they continue to be productive as they were in educating the youth during this new setting or new normal. Actually, it may not be all smooth sailing, but in my experience, SFAs are doing their best to assist and support my children in their education during this difficult period, especially even during my absence. So, thank you, all of you, from staff of St. Francis of Assisi College and to all competent and caring teachers. Thank you for your hard work with our kids. Keep safe and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Mami Jenny May Cononigo. We are so grateful that you choose St. Francis of Assisi College. Na-mention din po kanina, sir, ni Sir Jones ang tungkol sa Schoology. It is considered as world-class LMS, sir. Paano po ba ma-maximize ng ating mga parents and students ang paggamit sa world-class LMS na ito, sir?
Okay, banggitin ko lang no na ang Schoology hindi pare-pareho sa lahat ng eskwelahan, no. We call it Franciscan Schoology. No, may mga Schoology kasi na free lang, no, basic Schoology being used by some schools. Yung sa atin kasi we have a premium account. No, premium means all the features of Schoology is embedded inside the learning management system. That includes access of parents, no, to the activities being done or submitted by the students to their teachers. No, meron tayong mga seminars, may mga workshops tayo for parents, no, on how to use Schoology in order to monitor the performances of their students, no, of their children. So, sa sarili ko rin experience, nagagawa ko yan. Kahit nasa opisina ko, alam ko kung anak ko nakapagsabit ng assignment, ano ang grade niya, nakatake ba siya ng quiz, ano ang grade niya sa quizzes niya. Lahat yun nakikita ko even while working. Namomonitor ko siya. No? So kahit malayo ko, alam ko kung ano mga ginagawa niya. Pag uwi ng bahay, may dala kang pasalubong para naman ganahan yung anak mo na lalong mag-aral lalo. Kasi alam ng anak ko na nagmo-monitor ako using Schoology.
Paano naman, sir, pag mababa yung scores niya?
Pag mababa, you have to motivate him or her. No, hindi pwedeng pagalitan mo yung bata kasi mababa ang grade. No, hindi pare-pareho yan eh. Minsan, masipag tayong mag-aral, minsan tinatamad tayo. May mga time na wala ka sa mood, no? Masakit, may masamang pakiramdam mo. So, pwedeng natsyempuan minsan mga anak natin na nasa ganung mga moods. So, all you have to do is approach her, approach your child, and anak, parang ang baba nung grade mo kanina, nakita ko. Okay? Let him or her explain and pagtulungan ninyo kung paano hindi na maulit na muli. No? So, ganun yung pwedeng gawin. So, in terms of experiences, yung mga parents natin, I think would share also, no? Kung ano yung mga na-experience nila using Schoology.
I agree with that, Sir Lou, being a parent.
So Schoology is really that amazing. So to attest to that, here is another video from one of our parents sharing his or her experiences with the world-class learning management system, the Schoology.
In this online learning management program, LMS is most essential among all in order to process learning to the students, especially in this current time. Here at St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony Schools, Schoology has been chosen as their LMS. Our gratitude and much appreciation to the school for choosing the world-class learning management system. Schoology is an online platform that offers rich learning and collaboration experience for both teachers and students, not only here, but also abroad. This site provides ease of use for both. It empowers the teachers with dynamic course creation and management tools. Teachers can create, manage, share academic content. There are also other services that are available to further teachers' understanding with the subjects. Schoology provides students opportunities to engage in online tasks and discussion in a very engaging way. They can pass assignment, projects, they can take quizzes, and a lot more. The application are easy to use. Furthermore, another best thing we have with Schoology is that we as parents have the access to check and monitor our child's performance anytime and any day we want. Schoology is indeed a world-class learning management system.
Well, I'm so overwhelmed with that testimony being a teacher here at St. Francis of Assisi College. Thank you, Mrs. Helen Puno Montiliano. St. Francis of Assisi College is really known for their innovation. Isa na rin dito ay mga activities na na-experience ng ating mga students. One of the things that Franciscans are looking forward to is our engaging activities kahit nung face-to-face classes. What were your strategies, sir, in sustaining this culture, especially in the virtual world?
Okay, actually, at St. Francis, meron naman tayong Director for Student Activities, no? The head is Dr. Aris Roldan, no? Well, ang ginagawa is that even just after the school year, no? We already met with the Basic Education Council and the academic team, no? And we designed or constructed the school calendar. So inside the school calendar, we've already included all the virtual student activities that we can have. Now, kung ano yung ginagawa natin nung face-to-face, lahat ng activities, singing, dancing, academic contest, for example, no? Lahat ng mga contest na yun, we transform into a virtual activity, no? For students to enjoy also. So, walang nawala, no? Kung ano yung ginagawa natin noon, ngayong virtual, ginagawa pa rin natin at parang mas nag-enjoy nga yung mga estudyante sa ginagawa nila ngayon.
Exactly, sir. Actually, yun yung mga sinabi ng mga students natin. Talagang nag-e-enjoy sila kahit hindi face-to-face. Okay? So, I agree with you, Dr. Lu. Our parents are indeed happy with the activities experienced by their children for the past virtual school year. Okay? Pakinggan naman natin ang naging experience ng isa sa ating mga magulang. Roll VTR.
Hi, I'm Florencia Villa, a parent of an incoming grade 11 student at St. Anthony School in Los Baños. My son has been with the St. Anthony School since elementary. But then last year, during the onset of the pandemic, I had some hesitation about my child's continuing education. I thought that maybe I can postpone it for a year, but then I put my trust and confidence into the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program. After the parents' orientation regarding the learning management system they are going to adopt, which is Schoology, I've erased all my doubts and enrolled my child at once. Now that we are on our second year of online schooling, I can't help but vouch for all the teachers, the academic department, and the administration as well for developing a learning management system which will cater to the needs of the students. Although everything was done virtually, the students had interactive and extracurricular activities as well. They still had quiz bees, virtual song and dance contests. They also have guided science experiments as well as cooking demos in their TLE. And also, we had flag ceremony and flag retreat as well, and of course the virtual rosary. These various interactive activities makes learning more fun and enjoyable and interesting for the students, creating a happy and conducive environment for learning. The Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program is indeed a complete package for our child's growth and development. Learn better at St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School.
Thank you for that, Mrs. Florencia Villa. Well, this school year 2020-2021, actually we experience, or these students really experience activities, particularly virtual activities such as quiz bee, dance contest. Okay, Doc Lou, what activities will these Franciscan students expect for the school year 2021-2022?
Well, since we are celebrating our 40th founding anniversary, no, we will expect more vibrant student activities for this school year.
Wow.
No? Abangan nyo yan, no? Abangan nyo yan. Ayoko munang isa-isain lahat, pero magandang abangan ninyo lahat ng pinaghandaan natin for this coming school year. Now, what is most important is that these activities remain to be engaging. No? Talaga yung mga bata ang gumagawa, na masaya silang ginagawa, at talagang minatutunan sila bilang isang Franciscano. Okay, so watch out for that. Watch out for those activities. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. I think these Franciscan students, Sir Mike, are really excited for this school year 2021-2022.
So
Yes.
to our...
And yes, also, may esports tayo.
Oh,
Yes, oo. Para sa mga batang mahilig sa mga gaming, mag-esports naman tayo.
ML, sir, Mobile Legends.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So to our dear Franciscan viewers, rest assured that we will make your journey here at St. Francis of Assisi College a memorable one. So sir, may we ask, how did our guidance and counseling program take part in the development of our children at St. Francis of Assisi College?
Well, alam niyo, what we forget, no, in the academe, the president would always remember. Yan. So, nakalimutan natin yan, no, na pagtuunang pansin niyang guidance and counseling. It was the president of the school, Dr. Arturo Orozco Jr., who told me to continue, no, the guidance program of the school even during the pandemic. So, I think there are very few schools who integrated the guidance subject as part of the curriculum. No? So, sa ating curriculum ngayon, no, sa ating class schedule, meron tayong integrated na guidance subject, no, handled by the guidance counselors, advocates, and teachers. And they also created a program. No? May programa tayo sa guidance and counseling. No? So even if there's a pandemic na ganito, tingin natin, no, mas importante na may guidance and counseling program. No, lahat ng schools. No? And tayo, isa sa mga school na talaga namang napagtuunan ng pansin yung guidance and counseling program.
You know, Sir Lou, I remember this episode 4 of our Franciscan Balitaktakan, no, with our guest, Miss Hannibal B. Vicencio, the guidance counselor from National University, Manila. She said, sir, na ang ganda daw ng program natin sa guidance. She has never seen any program daw na tulad ng ganito sa atin sa ibang schools, dito sa St. Francis of Assisi College. She actually mentioned that. And, as a teacher, sir, nakaka-proud po yung ganon. Nakaka-proud talaga.
Well, talagang pinaghandaan yun no? Mrs. Veronica Calubaki was the head of the guidance program, and he instituted a group of guidance counselors, advocates, and teachers, and they created a really admirable program for students. No? And nung makita yan namin, makita ng Pangulo natin, ng Presidente natin, talagang approve agad. Approve agad siya na ito yung gusto kong mangyari for our students. Yeah.
Yes po.
Which is really a big help to our students, sir.
Yes,
Very
and even
much.
our teachers and parents also.
Opo, because this is as a subject.
Yes, as a subject. Okay. But no pressure. Okay? So, non-graded. So, the
Yes.
students are able to express themselves ng mabuti. Yan.
Yes po, that's right, sir.
And to share us about their experience on the guidance and counseling program offered by SFAC, let's watch this.
Guidance and counseling, one of the subjects included in the Franciscan Adaptive Learning Program, strives to instill values that will help Franciscans become better people. This subject helps students become humble, kind, compassionate, and more empathic to those around them, especially during these trying times. As the world continues to fight and survive the global pandemic, it is of utmost importance that the youth learn how to be a lot kinder and as well as aware of what is happening around them. My 7-year-old daughter learned a lot about the Franciscan values, which I can see that she applies in her daily life. Aside from that, guidance and counseling also tackled timely and relevant issues. Students learn more about the COVID-19, on how the virus spreads, and how one must act in order to prevent catching it and spreading the sickness. I am glad that the Franciscan community exerts time and effort to make their students not just intelligent, but also students who apply Franciscan values in their daily lives and are aware of the current events of the country and of the world. In doing so, they are creating effective members of the society who will make the world a better place and will someday be part of the solution that the world needs.
Really, this guidance and counseling program is of big help to our students, especially this pandemic. Thank you, Mrs. Janet Muldez. Well, when the pandemic started, we have launched our most accessible and reliable telehealth services. Sir, do you have any plans po on widening the scope of our telehealth? Can it be used by our future Franciscans?
Okay, the SFAC Telehealth is initiated by the School of Nursing under the deanship of Dean Sharon Di Matulak, who happens to be the president also of the Philippine Nurses Association, Zone 6 chapter. Okay? And this is manned by a full-time doctor, a resident doctor, Dr. Giovanni Clyde Rebadulia, and two nurses, Miss Caroline Kalupitan and Mr. Roy Quito. No? So they work 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., okay, Monday to Sundays. At the same time, during the pandemic, they can be reached out 24/7. No? So this is basically offered to all Franciscans, parents, students, and our teachers and staff, if they want consultations regarding COVID and non-COVID cases. I spoke to Ms. Sharon yesterday, and she informed me that they are really planning to expand their services more. No? So I think with this in place, all our students, teachers, and parents can have access to quality information regarding the pandemic and access to quality healthcare also.
All right. So, I should say, sir, na very responsive ang ating telehealth team, with the leadership of Ma'am Sharon Di Matulak. Well, anyway, thank you, Ma'am Sharon, and the team for that. There is this one experience pala of our student during the online classes. Actually, she wasn't feeling well that time. And you know what? The advisor contacted one of the telehealth team, and then talagang napakabilis ng response. They are really there right away, to guide that student or to give the help to that certain student. Well, salute, sir and ma'am. So here's a parent's testimony about telehealth. Please watch this.
SFAC Telehealth is an initiative of the St. Francis of Assisi College of Nursing in response to COVID-19 awareness and safety program. It keeps us updated with what is happening around us. Vis-a-vis, it also helps us adapt to the new normal and learn activities that will keep us healthy and maintain our well-being in spite of the pandemic. As a parent of SFAC, we never worry about consultation because telehealth services are definitely open to get immediate advice on our health concerns. They have medical personnel who are very accommodating and willing to assist us. So I'm encouraging my fellow Franciscan parents to avail this important service. Thank you and great day.
Thank you, Ms. Glessy Cantada. If you have problems or health issues, please feel free to contact us or our telehealth. Sir, can you enlighten us more on the technical support group?
One of the reasons why St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School should be a school of choice, is because of the availability of a technical support group. They make sure that all our computers are running at the optimum performances. They solve connection issues. Even students can message us regarding help or they want help regarding connection issues at home. So even our electricians are part of the technical team to ensure that we don't have unnecessary outages in power. Okay? So yung technical group na yan is also handling the support group for Schoology, for example, yung mga technical problems tayo, yan ay part ng trabaho ng technical group. And I think they're enjoying that, nag-enjoy, This is headed by sino ang head natin? Si Mr.
Sir Noy Vibar.
Noy Vibar. Yeah, si Noy Vibar. Yan. Okay.
And to attest to this SFAC's competence in terms of its technical support group, here is Ms. Maximo for another video. Roll VTR.
Hello everyone, I'm Beng Maximo, the SK Chairperson of Barangay Bagong Bayan and the SK Federation President of Taguig City. So why is SFAC a school of choice in the online distance learning program? Well, St. Francis is a school of choice because of its highly competitive technical support group who expertly handles technical issues in this new normal of education. I commend the technical team of SFAC for having highly competitive skills in resolving technical issues to ensure successful distance learning. They work to check and repair computer issues, network connectivity, and even do installing and configuring hardware and software systems. The technical support team are always ready to provide assistance to students and parents, faculty, and staff of St. Francis. Moreover, the maintenance group, which includes the janitors and the safety personnel, also play an important role in this pandemic education. The support they also give by ensuring a clean and safe surrounding. The medical group continuously look after the health and safety of everyone who is in campus vicinity and give their constant reminders like observing the health protocols to prevent catching the COVID-19 disease. The accounting, admission, and register staff keep students' records and make every school transaction easier and faster, especially during times of lockdowns. All the support groups have made this online distance learning more fruitful, engaging, and enjoyable. Truly, St. Francis of Assisi College is a school of choice. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mary Ruth Maximo, for speaking for us. Well, our dear students and parents, those are the reasons why St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School are schools of your choice. In the midst of pandemic, you can still get the best and the quality education that you deserve.
We can say that you've got the right choice, Franciscans. Sir Jones and Dr. Liu, we have some questions here from our dear Franciscan parents and students. Shall we start answering their questions na po?
Sure.
Para sa students lang po ba ang telehealth or pwede rin sa parents?
No. The telehealth is also good, or it can be accessed by students, by parents, by teachers, by staff of St. Francis of Assisi College and St. Anthony School.
Wow! Talagang mapapa-hashtag tayo ng hashtag SFAC Cares. We don't only care about our students' education, but also their families' health. And for the second question po, nag-o-offer ba kayo ng one-on-one consultation under your guidance and counseling program, Dr. Luke?
Definitely yes. Oo, no? So kung kailangan ng bata ng tulong na one-on-one talaga, now all they have to do is to use Schoology, okay, to contact their guidance teachers, guidance advocates, and counselors. They can use our messenger also, okay, and I think this school year will be giving the contact numbers of the guidance counselors, not the students. So not only students, no, pwede rin ng mga parents maghingi ng one-on-one consultation with the guidance counselors. So that is offered free of charge to all our students, even during this pandemic or even during our face-to-face classes before.
Okay, so that's it. Students, please don't hesitate to approach our guidance advocate, Ma'am Yambao.
So this is also connected with that question, sir. Some of the parents are busy working and they only have time in the evening to check on their children. This is the question, sir. Can the parent contact the teachers beyond the school hours, or do parents need to book an appointment?
Well, all teachers oriented on this, no? That wala tayong appointment, no? Kung opisina ko nga, wala appointment, di ba? So anybody could just come in and talk to me. So even teachers are like that, no? We work even during the wee hours of the night, no? Helping out our teachers, no? So kung may problema yung mga magulang, yung mga bata, even sa gabi, sige lang, andyan ang teachers natin, no? Hindi matutulog yan siguro hanggat hindi natatapos yung problemang binigay ng bata sa kanila. So we are here absolutely walang time boundary tayong pinag-uusapan. Yan, okay? So that is a characteristic of St. Francis of Assisi. Even long time ago, ganyan tayo. Diyan tayo kilala. Yan, okay? So hindi tayo 8 to 5. Hindi 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock, hindi ka na pwedeng kausapin yung teacher. Hindi ganon ang St. Francis.
So ganyan po ang teachers dito po sa St. Francis. Laging ready para sa ating lahat.
24/7, sir.
Yes.
Very accommodating and very responsive. Okay, so ito naman pong next question ay para kay Sir Mark. Okay, so what if may technical problems sa end ng student?
Just like what Dr. Lu said, kung urgent talaga yung concern or yung nangyari sa bata, well, our teachers and advisors, most especially, can always understand it. Okay? Depending, especially kung meron naman siya talagang valid reasons. Okay? So, aside from that, we do have our highly competitive technical support team na sabi ni Dr. Lu kanina. They can always extend help to our students and parents experiencing technical problems in terms of their devices, their connectivity. We can always assist them.
All right.
Thank you, sir. So this is a question from a parent of our senior high school student. Paano kapag hindi mag-open ng camera ang anak ko?
The question is, paano kapag hindi mag-open? So I suppose may camera yung bata, no? The child only chose not to open. Dito na papasok yung tinatawag nating collaboration between the teachers or the school and the parents. Opening of their cameras will give assurance, the students, if they open their cameras, it gives assurance to the teachers that they are listening. Dito kasi nakikita kung busy ang bata, may ginagawang iba, or may binabrowse na iba. So, we advise our students to please always open your cameras, especially during virtual classes. Kasi ito ay para rin naman po sa inyong kabutihan.
So students, you heard it right. You have to open your cameras during your guided online session. Okay. So ito napapanahon. Talagang maraming nakaka-relate sa tanong ni Daddy na ito. Okay. So how do we refrain our child playing online games during online classes? Sir Mark.
I myself, nagpe-play ako naman ng online games. Pero, I see to it that I do it during my free time and I do not have work. So, I do not play games when I'm work or have assignments to do at home. So, I just do it for fun. Okay? Dr. Lu, baka meron po
Dr.
kayong
Lu, yes po. Kayo naman po, sir.
Well, ano yan yung behavior ng bata kasi minsan nakukuha din sa parents. I've seen young parents addicted in online gaming. Yan, okay? And according to the World Health Organization, it is an emotional problem also, no? It's considered as emotional dilemma also.
Yes po.
So siguro kailangan lang sabihin sa mga bata, no, na kailangan tumutok sila sa pag-aaral nila, magkaroon ng time management, no? They have to manage their time properly. There's always a time to study and there's always a time to play games. And during playing games, the parents can join their children playing also after classes. Yan, di ba?
Yes.
So, nasa magulang na yun kasi nasa bahay eh. But as a guidance counselors also in school, it is the obligation of the teachers to teach those values to students also. Yan. Okay.
Opo. So, children, there's always time for everything. So, it's a matter of, following your schedule. So, as in your young age children, you have to have this, what we call schedules na, no? Okay, for us to be guided rather.
Okay? So maganda nga po yung gawin lalo na at ang mga students natin ngayon ay masyado nang na-engage sa online games. It might be a distraction to their studies. And now for our next question, paano sinisiguro ng mga teachers na nakikinig ang mga bata kahit naka-off cam?
Okay, una, dapat naka-on yung camera. That's number one rule. But there are cases like sa bahay namin, no, nakakabit ako ng magandang internet. But then there are cases also that if you turn on the camera, napuputol yung line. So my daughter would turn off the camera. Pero nakikita ko na it is more of a disadvantage kasi pag hindi nakikita ng teacher, yung bata, no, mismo. So what the teachers usually do is that they call the attention of the students from time to time. No, just like at one time that I wasn't able to go to school, no? And nakita ko si anak ko, si Sofia, naka-online class siya. So I asked one question. Anak, may tinatanong ko sa kanya, no? Ang sagot niya, teka daddy, baka bigla akong tawagin. Ayun. So, alam ko naka-off yung camera niya kasi mahina yung signal during the time. But, no, I know that she might be caught not attending to the class or not being attentive by the teachers. So, may paraan ng mga teachers na mauhusay yung mga teachers mag-spot ng mga batang hindi naka-online. Yeah, they are
Mangungulit
trained.
at mangungulit po, sir.
Yes, they are trained to do that.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Lu. So for our next question po is from our grade school parent. So can our child directly ask the ACAD team regarding their concern in academics? Sir Mark.
In terms of academic concerns sa ating mga bata, the students can directly raise them to their subject teachers or to their class advisors. Ito yung kagandahan ng tinatawag nating consultation intervention session. Kaya nabanggit natin kanina na meron talagang nakalaan na CIS para sa bawat subjects. Dito nagko-consult yung mga bata pag meron silang mga problema sa kanilang mga academics. At dito rin yung proper na time or the forum kung saan sinasagot nung mga teachers yung mga concern na yun ng mga bata.
Sir, what if there are internet interruptions? How can our child cope with the lessons or discussions?
Ayun, actually ito yung sa magandang features na isa sa mga tinignan namin when the school decided to adopt Schoology as a learning management system. In cases of internet interruption or power outages, when the teacher sees that one student is absent, the teacher automatically records. Kahit kompleto ang klase, nire-record ng teacher yung mga virtual classes natin. So that those students who experience internet connection problems, they can always return later on to view those lessons. But these lessons are on a limited, or may expiry siya. So kailangan upon resumption of internet connection or electricity, dapat mag-view kaagad ang student. Para po ma-watch niya bago mag-expire yung mga recording ng klase.
Okay, so as far as I know, sir, I heard that from our speaker yesterday, during our Schoology orientation, that will last only for 1 week.
Yes, 7 days, ma'am.
Yes po, sir. Okay, so tamang-tama yan. And for our last question, coming from our junior high school parent, is it required to attend the goals or the guided online session conferences since there are already recorded sessions? Sir Mark.
Yes, ito na yung sinasabi ko na baka mamaya dahil may recorded sessions, mas gusto na ng bata panoorin na lang kaysa mag-attend ng classes. Pag nakahiga ng gabi, doon siya manonood. Now, we discourage that kind of attitude sa ating mga learners. And I hope with the help of the parents, matulungan natin yung mga bata na mag-attend religiously sa kanilang mga online classes. Kasi ito lamang yung time kung saan nakakapag-interact sila sa kanilang teachers, sa kanilang mga classmates. Now, if they have questions, they can ask anytime. At masasagot din immediately nung ating mga teachers yung kanilang katanungan. Unlike kung nanood lang sila ng recorded video, if they have concerns, they will still need to wait for another session bago masagot yung concern po nila. So, ayun, students need or must attend the virtual classes, scheduled virtual classes.
Okay, so you heard that, students, ha? Even if we have the recorded session, well, you still have to attend your scheduled guided online session. Tama ba tayo, Dr. Ludon? Yes. Okay.
So, and that's it for today, Sir Lu and Sir Jones. Thank you so much po for answering all our questions and the parents' questions po.
Well, very informative ang ating balitaktakan ngayong araw. Thanks to our guests for giving us the things that Franciscan parents and students should know when choosing a school. Well, for online distance learning at ngayong malapit na ang pasukan, Dr. Lu and Sir Mark, may gusto po ba kayong sabihin sa ating mga Franciscans?
Okay, we do not know yet when schools will physically open. Yan ay isang katotohanan, no? Hindi pa natin alam kung kailan tayo talaga magkakaroon ng face-to-face na klase, no? But we make sure at St. Francis of Assisi College, we are doing a huge digital transformation in all our systems and services. and we'll be offering you the best, no, of academics and beyond. So mag-aral lang mabuti, mag-focus sa pag-aaral. Kung mayroong problema sa health, andyan ang SFAC Telehealth. May problema sa guidance, for example, pwede naman gamitan ang guidance and counseling program ng St. Francis of Assisi. Kung may problema sa connections, then we have our technical support group. And kung may problema naman sa pag-aaral, andyan naman ang inyong mga teachers. So make sure that you study hard, okay? Focus and make the best use of the learning management system of Schoology.
Thank you, Dr. Lu. What about you, Sir Mark?
Yun nga, kagaya ng sabi ni Dr. Lu, classes are virtual right now and still we don't know when face-to-face classes will resume. However, St. Francis of Assisi College always make sure that whatever we give our learners, it is the best. And we know it is for the best for the learners. So here, with the help of the Academic Council, all the activities that we have prepared for you are vetted and are prepared carefully just so you can have a meaningful and quality Franciscan education.
So once again, thank you so much, Sir Jones and Dr. Lu, for being with us today.
Thank you as well to our Franciscan viewers.
Again, I am Mr. Michael I. Halaman.
And I am Miss Cha L. Villamayor.
Tara na tumutok sa sari-saring kwento at pangyayari.
Balita ang atin, alamin natin. Campus news at latest issues.
Samahan nyo kaming muli sa susunod pang mga episodes ng
Franciscan Balitaktakan.
Good day and keep safe, everyone!
Francis of Assisi College, breeding institution of quality education. Upward of our noble youth, nation of our intellect, established for our nation's lasting growth. St. Francis of Assisi College, dedicated to our brave and humble patron saint. Inspiration to all his legacy and virtues that lofty dreams which we strive to emulate. Discipline, honesty, and perseverance, probity which unite us into one. Compassionate and concern for one another, still the band of camaraderie on us. Onward, beloved fellow Franciscans, hold the colors with joy and pride. Do not waver, come what may, fight and conquer obstacles. Alma Mater will extend to swerving care. Onward, beloved fellow Franciscans, hold the colors with joy and pride. Do not waver, come what may, fight and conquer obstacles. Alma Mater will extend to swerving care. St. Francis of Assisi College.